Stephanie never read the right book. And
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
He's proud of it. Good morning.
Hey, boys and girls, how are you? It's cold out there again.
It's snowing.
Yes, it's one of those feels like, days. It's going to be 20 something, but it's going to feel like in the teens.
Misery. Is that what you meant?
Yes, yes. And a shout out to two of my girls, M2 and M3, Megan and Mariana, are both homesick today.
Oh.
It sounds like Megan's got the icky,
The
earthy
crud.
And Mariana wasn't feeling good yesterday, but she went out last night to the delayed holiday concert
Oh.
up at Sandwich High School. And, I keep telling her, you got to wear more than a sweatshirt, honey. You're going to catch a cold.
I don't feel like you catch a cold that way. I'm not one of those old wives, if you will. However, it's freaking cold outside. I'm not loving it.
Wet either, by the way. That's how you catch
You can't
a
go
cold.
to sleep. My mother-in-law actually thought that I would die.
Die?
She was like, you have to blow dry your hair. She's yelling at me in Portuguese that this is how you die.
Oh.
And I was like, Mom, I'm fine.
Oh, I thought, well, the only problem
I'm
is
going to be fine.
if you go to bed and your hair's wet, you get up in the morning and it looks like poop, doesn't it?
I sometimes like that bedhead look. It's all curly and big. Yeah. My husband's a big fan of that look. He's
Really
like, I liked
now?
it big. Why'd you do that?
Really now?
I was like, I can't go walking around with this hair.
The B-52 look?
Yeah, he's a big fan of that.
Okay.
Speaking of which, they were performing somewhere nearby because a friend of mine, Julie, went with the boys, took our whole family to go see the B-52s.
No, she was, what's her name? Was it just the woman who lives here on the Cape? She was performing somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kate Pearson.
Kate Pearson. Yeah. Did that just happen?
Yeah, like yesterday.
Oh, okay.
She's like, I'm on my way to the B-52s. I'm like, what? Okay, enjoy.
Yeah,
I want to have a B-52s party.
you should.
I want to do it for Valentine's Day.
Have it at
Called
Pino's.
Love Shack.
Have it at... Gosh, that's original.
I know it's not original, but I think we could have fun, like play funky disco tracks and
think you could.
whatnot.
I think you could.
Let's get weird. It is a day of national mourning today. I know it's tough to talk about difficult things, but we like to bring a little levity along with our serious news, if you will. But yeah, I didn't realize that the post office was going to be closed today.
I didn't realize that either. I can understand government's kind of sort of shut down, and it's what you should do in honor of. Although I was telling you before we went on, there's an article on CNN this morning that essentially, I don't know if I can pull it up. Joe Biden is speaking at Jimmy Carter's funeral today, and the headline of the story on CNN, or the first line of the story, is, "Not a lot of men get to see what their own funerals are going to look like."
Awkward.
That's creepy, CNN.
Yeah.
Really, it is. I mean, Joe Biden's 82. Obviously, he has more years behind him and in front of him, but you don't have to say he's speaking at his own funeral, kind of, sort of.
Practice run.
Practice run.
Yeah.
Only he won't have anything to say.
I mean, we were all thinking, but they called it out.
They called
out
it out.
loud.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you who won't be speaking at Joe Biden's funeral. President Trump.
Really?
I think he'll have.
I feel like they all get along in the back. Like there's a club, you know what I mean? Like the jacket club and you're an SNL 5 times. It's the 5-timers club.
Yeah.
Like after you're out of your presidency is when you can put down the pomp and circumstance and have a normal conversation.
Except Jimmy Carter wasn't exactly part of the club. Because he didn't play by all the rules. Like one of the rules is you don't criticize your successor.
Yeah.
And he did frequently.
Yeah.
And not only his successor, but
well, that's how he lived so long. He got it all out.
oh yeah. And do you know
He lived a great life.
right? I mean, everybody knows he moved back to his home that he built when he and Rosalind were first married and everything in Georgia. It's worth $161,000.
That's it.
That's it. The comment was the cost of the value of the Secret Service cars in front of the house is higher than the house itself.
Well, yeah, he chose a life of service. I mean, he worked
did.
diligently with Habitat for Humanity. I'm sure Habitat is planning some big thing for him after the sadness. Our 30 days of half staff. NASDAQ is closed today. Post office is closed today, like I had said. And people are going to be celebrating the life of Jimmy Carter.
Right.
I know Narragansett beer, he had a huge monumental role in the craft brewing industry.
Another one of those things that people don't know about.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he was a farmer, he was a builder, he was a maker and a grower, and he had a lot to do with the craft beer industry.
Right, he essentially made it possible.
Yeah. So Narragansett has made a peanut farmer porter. They did it for his 100th birthday, which was not too long ago. And you got to go to his...
Yes, I was at the library in Georgia the day before he died.
Yeah, which is pretty incredible.
Yeah. And
I'm glad that you got that opportunity.
It was very low key. It is what you would expect from Jimmy Carter, not ostentatious. I mean, it had the mock-up of the Oval Office like they all have. But
right.
It was very straightforward in talking about his campaign against President Ford, very even-handed, saying that the public was trying to decide between two good men. I mean, you don't see one presidential candidate calling the other one a good man, but that's what the library said, and probably half of it was him as president, and then half of it was all the stuff he did afterwards.
Yeah,
which was.
Probably lived a lot longer.
Lived a lot longer.
He had a lot of years to do a lot of good stuff, and he did do that.
Oh yeah, fact. I mean the diseases that he eradicated, and the people that are healthier in Africa, all the homes that he built, or was part of seeing were built. He did an awful lot. He just didn't, unlike all the other presidents, he didn't go Hollywood.
Yeah, right.
And that really wasn't his style.
No, and I love that. Very humble guy. Good morning. We got a lot of people to say hello to. Mari, Lisa, M. Good morning, Diana. I look all nice, all dressed up. Thank you. I have a board meeting. I have other meetings today, so I had to look like a human being this morning. Lauren, good morning to you, Miss. Thank you for joining the show with us. We're talking about Jimmy Carter. Today is a national day of mourning, so you'll find a lot of things that are closed. Just in case you were wondering about office stuff. So everybody was at town hall yesterday. Everybody.
Really?
I don't know what was going on. Maybe they were trying to figure out what to do in Mashpee because they need to do something. Why specifically? I'm affected. Mama was not happy last night driving at 9 o'clock at night. 7:30 is when basketball practice started at the elementary school, middle school.
That's a little late.
9 p.m. It's Cliff's bowling night, so I had to go out.
Well then, there you go.
I was affected. Let's get this gym wrapped up. What do I have to do? Do you want me to show up with hammer and nails? Need me to fix things? I'm going. It's cold outside. I'll get ready to build something. Let's get a team together. Let's go. Let's fix the hole.
I think it's going to take a while.
No.
Oh, it's going to take a while. They're going to have to hire consultants and architects and go out to bid, and it's going to be a horror show. It always is.
I love you, Lauren. Don't let her fool you. She's got her PJ pants underneath. I do have jeans on today.
She's all dressed up today. She really is.
I have pants on today. Chris Ball demanded it of me as we're here at Mashpee TV.
That's usually the question whether I have pants on. That was you. Okay.
Thank you very much to our friends here at Mashpee TV. You can get their show on HD 1072. And if your box is not showing up, then go get a new one. Call 1-800-COMCAST for that. Oh, everybody's complaining about their tax bills. Maybe that's what they were having a conversation about.
Well, one of the things that I realized in reading about the Mashpee tax bill thing is allegedly one of the reasons why it's gone up for some people is the 20% resident discount that people can get. I don't know if you have to be a senior citizen or I don't know what the story is, but to give someone a 20% discount on their tax bill means that everyone else.
You got to get the others.
You got to. It's got to come from somewhere. So, but at least Mashpee has the luxury of having Mashpee Commons, and a thriving business district, unlike my former hometown of Sandwich, that does not have a thriving business
Yeah,
They have a business district.
they
but-
do.
But they don't have what Mashpee has. And that's a conscious decision that Sandwich makes, that
Yeah.
they don't want a Mashpee Commons. They could have had any number of things, and Sandwich decided not to. So that's why Sandwich tax bills are higher.
Yeah, and they're maintaining that.
They're maintaining the small town.
Yeah,
And that's fine. But just understand, that's what happens.
that's what you're paying for. Yeah. So tax bills went out. People are unhappy.
People are always unhappy.
There's not much we can do about that. Good morning, Miss Laurel. Hearts to you. Our question of the day today: what is a life-changing item that you can purchase for under $50?
Boy, I don't know, under $50?
Right?
Yeah.
A good bra. Talk to me after a long day. I know you didn't want to hear
Well,
that.
weren't you and Mari
Most
into some?
Oh, I love the non-bra. I love that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just ordered some new ones.
Oh, good, thank you.
Just in case you were wondering where I
Okay.
am in my journey, Hank. Thank you, Amy.
Oh,
Ruby Ribbon
I have
comes
to
to
be
the
a gentleman
rescue.
here. I'm going to be a gentleman. I really am.
A lot of people are putting the Bible and some other like fun items that, today it's gloves. I'll tell you that. Gloves
Yeah.
and a hat you can
For
get
me,
for
it
under
might be a
50 bucks.
razor because I haven't shaved since I was.
That's a life-changing item.
I haven't shaved my beard off since I was a junior in college.
Honey Love bras is my go-to now. Okay, all right. I'll have to check out some Honey Love. What's up, Cliff? Cliff Harris over at House of Hatchets.
Mhm.
We are planning
Oh, maybe buy a hatchet. That could be a life.
Well, he's got the new golf simulator. Have you used it?
No,
Super fun
at the House of Hatchets.
at the House of Hatchets. So he's got a whole back room over there
Really?
with the new golf simulator that he's got.
Okay.
So I was just using a
Because
couple
me and
of
my
his
golf
clubs.
buddies are starting to get the golf Jones, and we're trying to figure out what are we going to do. Are we going to drive up to the place up in Quincy,
Oh, like a Top Golf
the
situation.
top golf thing, or what are we going to do?
Go try your hand at the simulator.
Because when we moved down here, we were told by the real estate agent that you can play golf all year round
Well, it depends. This is not the winter for that.
because it doesn't get cold.
Last
I mean,
winter was decent and you could actually play golf, but this
There we
one
go.
had to go see Cliff over at House of Hatchets and
Mhm.
get swinging that thing.
Okay. The hatchet or the golf club?
Both. He's got bow and arrows in there also.
That frightens
You
me.
can like channel your inner Hunger
And
Games.
karaoke some nights with hatchets and bows and arrows. And people playing golf in the back room.
What that could happen. He's got comedy. He's got all kinds of stuff. What if you don't like the comedian? That's a whole
Tee it
different
up.
ball game.
Yeah, that's a dangerous place.
Some of the news of the day is that TikTok fans are moving over to Lemonade.
Lemonade?
Lemonade.
What is lemonade?
Lemon 8.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
sister app. People say that one's just going to be shut down, but they had huge gains in the month of December of people
Really?
downloading it and starting to start a presence
Mhm.
over there.
So
I can't do another app.
Who's trying to buy TikTok? Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Right? Kevin O'Neill.
Yeah.
He's trying to buy it with I forget who, someone else, but he's trying to put together a group to buy TikTok. I don't see how you can make a company sell itself, but we'll see.
Yeah. I don't know either, but I know that people are flocking to this new social media. And once again, I can't do another one. I'll check it out, but I don't know if I'm going to jump in.
There's too much.
There's a lot of lemons in the news, Hank, and I was very excited.
Oh, really? Okay, fire away.
I saw that Chick-fil-A has now bought robots to squeeze their lemons. Each Chick-fil-A does 2,000 lemons a day.
Lemons? What do you do with the lemon?
Lemonade.
Oh, okay.
So now they got a new robot lemonade maker.
Oh, it's real lemonade.
Fresh squeezed, real chicken.
Really?
Right when they first opened in Hyannis, we had like a full day. I got to go in there and see what they do, and they make real chicken.
Yeah.
They sit there all day long making real chicken sandwiches and
Mhm.
real chicken items and whatnot. But
Yeah.
they're, very conscious of what
Mhm.
they're feeding people,
Yeah.
and they squeeze
I
all of
think
their
it's
lemons.
okay. I'm not a.
Bring on the robots for the
Right,
tests.
right.
I don't want to do.
It's not a go-to spot for me, but if someone says you want to go, I wouldn't say.
There's
I wouldn't say no.
a cute little reel that I was watching of this old man that he says he's afraid of anything that's robotic, and his granddaughter pulls up with a Tesla. He goes, "You bought an Alexa?" She's like, "It's a Tesla." But then she showed him that he could put his scooter in the back and it could charge while he was getting around. So he was really
cool.
excited.
It was cool.
He was fine with the Alexa after that.
Yep. Have you noticed the number of people leaving Facebook, announcing that they're leaving Facebook?
This has been attacked since Facebook began.
Yeah, but now it seems to be picking up a little. I mean, I got to tell you, some days I don't know how.
Just go, leave. You don't need to make an announcement that you're leaving. I'm going, but I'm really going now.
Right.
Unless it's your only form of communication with people.
That's true. But half the stuff that shows up now on Facebook, it's
ads.
Ads.
Garbage.
And I'm like, why am I seeing
scams?
This?
Yeah, a lot of people have left.
You know, this doesn't have anything to do with me. Why am I seeing, you know, and you try to unfollow those things that pop up on you, and you can't always unfollow it. So you spend a lot of time going block, and it's like, really? Is it? I mean, I know for our businesses, being on Facebook is important, but boy, it's a lot now for people.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So got to sit there all day long and clean up your space. Get out of my lawn. Get off my lawn. I don't want to look at this. Close that out. Not interested.
Right.
Get out of here. And once you've groomed your lawn, there's only a small amount of maintenance after that.
That's right.
So thank you if you're here.
And then some crabgrass will all of a sudden jump in, and you got to start all over again.
Exactly.
Yep.
Just treat it like the upkeep that you have to do in your home. There's always maintenance.
Can't you hire somebody to do that?
You're the guy. You're the expert. I look to you for these real estate decisions.
So you can hire somebody to take care of your lawn. I want to hire somebody to clean up my Facebook and keep it clean.
Right? They do have that. They have media managers now.
Yeah.
In fact, I was looking, there was an article that was on LinkedIn about the top 10 jobs that are going to be for 2025. Of course, the first two are AI managers and AI. I was very excited to see that number 7 was an events coordinator.
Really? Well,
so I was like, here we are. Lemonade is not just a digital radio station. We also do events and promotions. And we've got a fabulous staff that entertains. So if you're thinking of having a party and you're looking for an event coordinator, we absolutely do that. And just get a hold of Emily at lemonadio.com, and she will get you in motion for booking your next party, your gathering, your private trivia. We got a couple of private trivias that are coming up.
Really?
One of which is a fundraiser for the Hyannis Library. And it's going to be a night of love, trivia, books, cozy, and we're crafting the program right now.
Are you appearing?
I am appearing.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
I know.
You don't appear everywhere anymore.
No, I don't. We have a lot of people. And I love our staff very much, and they love to work. So I need to keep them in work.
Right.
So if you've got an event, we've got a person for you. And I'm excited to start with DJ's Wings. DJ's Family Sports Bar. We're going to be in Falmouth starting the 23rd of January.
Are you going to be appearing
Bree is going to be our host.
Bree?
Yeah, Miss Bree is going to be your host.
Excellent.
I'm really looking forward to it. Cliff went in there yesterday, checking out their TVs, and Kathleen's the manager. And Megs, thank you very much for all your assistance in this. I know she's not feeling great today. Lily, I had to go. It was the law of averages day yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for this conversation I need to have with the accountant, and I'm, closing out things. And when your brain's going in too many directions.
Yeah.
And Susie, one of the girls that works at the chamber with me, says, so-and-so left a check on your computer. And I'm like, I've taken this whole place apart. I've cleaned the whole place. I do not see this check. I sit down at my desk. I start typing. I look over because I had another guest come in and we were working on some wording for something. I look over to my left and it's on my computer screen. The check. On my computer screen.
Literally on.
Amazing. So now I'm waiting for a conversation to have with the accountant, and my daughter calls. I need medicine.
Oh.
What do you need?
Is she still home?
Yeah, she's still home.
Okay.
Still here. And we were supposed to bring her back on Saturday, and now it looks like more snow.
Yeah.
She needs to go.
Oh,
We're
come
ready.
on.
We're ready.
Not my friend Lil.
Fine. She's a lot. She's a lot. Girl needs to get a job. Yesterday, My husband I don't know what he's taken. I don't know whether it's supplements, some coenzyme Q10, but he's been Johnny on the spot
Really?
with some quick
He's
jokes.
not that Australian powder or whatever the heck it was.
I don't know what
He
he's
was eating
doing.
it one time?
Yeah, right. Last year when he was on his kick,
Yes.
his man food or whatever the
That's
hell he
whatever
was
it was,
ordering from
yes.
Australia. That's the man shake. Do you
Yes,
remember?
That's right, the man shake. That's it.
So yesterday he's like, I ordered all these supplements. Want to hear what I ordered? I'm like, oh my God. Here we go. New year, crazy Cliff. What's up, Kat? Good morning. I would love to see you come into my office so we could chat. Miss Sandy, how are you? Thinking of you. I know you're working really hard right now. Sandy's over at Bailey's on Tuesdays. And also Thumbtastic. She gives a great massage. If you're looking to change your space, she helped me from getting foot surgery.
Really?
I had plantar fasciitis so bad.
Oh, that's horrible.
And after a month of work with her,
Yeah.
I could walk
Yeah.
again
Yeah.
and I avoided surgery.
Oh, that's bad. I've had that a couple of times.
It was awful.
Yes.
Absolutely awful.
I've ridden it out both, every time. But now that I know she can take care of that, next time I get it, I may
Right?
give her a
So
call.
I had a chaotic day yesterday. And the minute I said to myself, the minute I leave this office is the minute that I'm going to get a phone call that I've been expecting all day.
And
Because I had to go pick up my daughter's medication.
Mhm.
And wouldn't you know it, the minute I shut off my car at CVS to go pick up this medicine, that's when I got the phone call.
Yep.
Just like, of course. Can I call you back in 20 minutes? I have to deal with my kid.
Right. Sick children come first?
Yeah, that's it. They always do.
Yep.
So a little bit of Mucinex, some chicken soup, and
Mhm.
buckets of fluids later.
Yep.
I put her back in her space because I'm like, I have no time for your illness.
Right. Well, she's old enough now that she probably just wants to be left alone anyway.
Pretty much. Yeah, except for when she needs things.
Right.
Like chocolate cake. She requested chocolate cake on Tuesday night. We're on our way back from Shipwrecked with the
Because-
chocolate cake in hand because that was going to make her feel better.
Oh.
And of course, my husband buys it. Well, we get home and we pick up my son from basketball. Why'd she get chocolate cake?
How come I didn't get chocolate cake?
100. Now there's a fight. Now there's a fight between my two teens over a piece of chocolate cake. And my husband goes, did you sign up for any of the campus jobs, Lily? No. Well, this is my chocolate cake now.
No.
And, 100%.
Oh.
100%.
Oh.
So immediately she gets online and fills out all the paperwork and she got half a chocolate cake.
Well, that's one way to get her to do it, I suppose.
Right? Good morning, Denise. Good morning, Dave. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. Lots of new faces on here this week. I'm
Nice to see you
excited.
all. Yeah.
I hope this has been part of your New Year's resolution and is watch a morning program that brings you joy.
Yes.
Even though all we really do is just complain about a lot of the stuff. We put a happy smile on it, right?
Yes. Yes, we do.
Hi. So yeah, I'm ready for her to go back. I think she's ready to go back.
Mhm.
I lived from my traumatic experience yesterday afternoon,
Yes, which was.
taking my son driving for the first time.
Oh, God. Really?
We did the parking lot at the beach.
And how did he do?
He did great.
Mm-hmm.
He did really good. A couple of cars came down there, and then they clearly saw. I think that they were looking for a moment of peace,
Oh,
And
they,
looking
they
at the
saw
water.
Somebody's
and then they were
practicing.
like, "Oh no, this kid's learning how to drive. We're out of here."
All right.
What I did witness was something I don't think I've ever seen.
What's that?
One of the golf carts from the John Pond's estate down there,
Uh-huh.
fully encapsulated in its winter gear,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
boxed in,
Uh-huh.
leash outside, walking
the
his dog.
No.
And he was riding around this golf
Oh,
cart.
suck
This
it up.
golf cart was going 10, 15 miles an
Suck
hour.
it up, Buttercup. Walk the dog.
Well, I did realize that dog was like one of those Australian sheepdogs. So you like, it needs to run.
Yeah.
You could just see the crazy look in its eye. And I was like, this dog needs exercise.
Mm-hmm.
But also, he was doing donuts around the parking lot quickly,
Mm-hmm.
holding the leash. And it's a good clip away from the beach to where the opening is, to
Right.
where the
Wow.
estates are. So I was like, very interesting.
Right.
That's something I haven't
Years
seen in
ago,
a
my
while.
brother-in-law had a Swiss Mountain Dog, Oaks.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. And we had our greyhound at the time, Fuzzy. So we brought Fuzzy up to my brother-in-law's house. And Oaks thought he was tough. You know, he was a fast guy. He was good. So they started racing each other, and Oaks is galloping along. And Fuzzy, it was kind of like, I can't think of the analogy right now, but Fuzzy goes all the way around, laps Oaks, and then turns around and looks over his shoulder.
Yeah, right.
And just keeps bounding on, hardly breaking
That's it.
a
Fuzzy
sweat.
said, clearly, you've never done this before.
Right.
Watch me.
And you can see poor Oaks is, and Fuzzy's just dum-de-dum-de-dum.
Very cute. But yeah, I'd never witnessed that. Wasn't Mitt Romney canceled for something like that?
Oh, I don't know.
Walking the dog while driving his car?
Oh, who knows?
I said,
People cancel people for.
I feel like he was canceled for it, though.
Oh.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He was walking the dog or something with the dog in a car.
Oh,
I mean, yes, this was a golf cart. It was not as egregious. And this dog clearly needed to run. Clearly, I think.
yeah. They need a lot of space. And
Yeah, right.
my brother-in-law had a big backyard, so Oaks had a lot of
It's
room,
not as
so-
crazy as what I witnessed when we were in Ireland, where I saw somebody walking their horse on a leash from a car. That
Why
happened.
wouldn't you ride your
It
horse?
was right around Cork. I'd never seen anything like it before in my life. It was right on the side of the road. I'm like, okay, this is what
Was
we
it?
do here.
Was it a horse? Or was it like a Shetland pony?
No, it was a big horse. It was a horse.
And they weren't.
It was being walked on a leash from someone in a vehicle.
I don't know.
In fact, my husband and I
I've been
rode
on it.
behind them for a little bit of time because I was like, is this what we're seeing with our eyes?
Oh my God.
Just checking. What's up, Angie? Sandy says she's got some red light therapy and radio frequency skin tightening, and she'll be setting it all up in her shop. Thumbtastic as they speak. A lot of people get seasonal affect disorder, and I heard that red light
Helps.
therapy helps with that
Mhm.
situation.
Yeah. I just don't like the darkness this time of year.
Yeah, it's cold and it's dark. It's not something that we're fans of.
No.
I had a great lady yesterday on the air with us, Monet, and she
Mhm.
was just talking about her this time of year where it's our natural inclination to just shut it down.
Right.
It's the cold. It's not rebuilding time. It's
Oh.
rest time. There's a reason for this.
Right, because you look outside and it's like, huh?
I know. It's
It's too
dead.
dark. You look at your watch and you go, really?
I
It's
know.
only what? It's at least in the morning now. It's starting to be a little brighter
Yeah.
when we start our day. It still gets dark a little too soon, but we're
We're getting there. We're on the other side of it.
getting there.
Next week, it'll start getting lighter in the afternoon.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
Woohoo! It's coming.
Feel more motivated.
How about what's going on in LA?
Oh my goodness, God bless them out there. And it has nothing to do with the number of fire hydrants that are available, folks, really. This is a natural disaster. There's just nothing they could have done.
It's insane. 25,000 acres on fire, 100,000 residents displaced. Ken Allen, who's the voice guy of us, Lemonadio,
Yeah,
he's on the West Coast, and he was sharing with us footage yesterday where people were driving. It got so smoky that they had to abandon their cars and be
yeah, I
rescued.
saw that.
And then they were using bulldozers to
Mhm.
move the cars.
Yeah. I mean, and the firefighters are like going 72 hours straight.
Yeah, this is crazy.
But there's going to be less wind today. So they were saying this morning on the news that may give them an opportunity to get a bit of a leg up.
Yeah. But 1.5 million people without power, like
Yeah.
it's not great there.
And there's nothing they can do about the power till the fire's out.
Yeah.
Because the utility crews aren't going out to restore power in the middle of a massive fire.
Yeah.
They just don't do that.
We're thinking of you. I know a lot of
Yeah.
our friends are out there and they're posting some crazy videos. Stay safe, and if you need a place to stay, we got space.
Right. And the folks out there who are looking at the homes of the stars that are being destroyed, or the fairly well-off people, and saying, "Oh, that's okay. They've got money." No, it's not okay.
That's devastating.
That's not okay.
None of the memorabilia and all the stuff that they have collected over the years, like
Oh.
that's more problems with the insurance company. We have bad problems with insurance in Florida,
Oh, I know.
Colorado. Now
Yep.
we're going to have it in LA. You watch those insurance claims.
Right.
These insurance companies are going to start folding or just not covering insurance, period.
Right. They're
It's
going to
be a
make these
problem.
people have to prove and prove. Do you have pictures?
Yeah.
Well, no, because I didn't stop to take a picture on my way out. That this is the books that I have on my shelf or whatever.
Yeah. One of my cosmic woo friends said that this is the calm before the storm. Like everything is just we're all releasing all of this crap.
Mhm.
So that's why it seems very chaotic right
Okay.
now. And I was like, if that's how you're going to explain it, fine. There's an end to this. Great.
Right.
Because it's got to stop.
I've often wondered sometimes if someone isn't trying to tell us something with all the crazy stuff that's going on.
Yeah, right.
You know, like, well, I don't throw lightning bolts anymore, but you know what? I'm not happy.
I don't know. We seem to be on like fast forward on one of my channels here. Okay, it looks normal now.
Okay.
We were looking a little bit crazy there.
I
for
saw
a little
that out of the
while.
corner
I
of
was
my
like,
eye.
What's happening? Good morning, Angel. Thanks for joining us. We've new faces.
I know, this is really cool.
Good morning. We're live here at Mashpee TV once again, channel 1072 in HD. And starting next week, I'm going to be here a couple more days a week. I think we're gonna, I think we're gonna slowly start to be here more often. I'd like to get the mic sounding more like a studio quality mic, but that's just me.
And how do we do that, or is that just an inside?
No, we just get the mics and move them over here. I just have to order them. We could use our other mics that are over there. But
Oh, okay. Oh, the mics like we have in the home studio.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay.
exactly.
Oh, all right.
We're going to be doing our Sunday Fun Day again at Knockabout.
Excellent.
I know. So this is going to be a community situation that we are opening it up. You want to come and you want to talk about whatever crazy thing you've got going on. You've got a program. You've got something to talk about. This is going to be your open mic on Sunday where we've got great food. They're branching their food menu, which is exciting.
Really, that's great.
You got to see it for the first time when we had our company party.
Yes.
And they've been doing a lot of work over there.
The pizza was good.
Yeah.
Pizza was really good.
I know they stepped it up. Now they've got smash burgers. They've got like fries. They've got like fry-laters. They've got like more food options.
Yeah. Well, that used to be a full service restaurant.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Way back when. I forget the name of it, but it was a full service restaurant. So
The Flume.
the Flume. That's right. That's right. So they must still have the space there.
They do-ish. Most of that space is now where the
Is
brewing
brewery
items.
is? Okay.
But they did make a new Airstream that they're using as their restaurant. It's
Oh,
kind of
really?
cool.
Oh,
I know. Definitely time to branch out during the spring, but right now when it's cold as all get out, I'm over it. There are some yummy options, but definitely go try their pizza because it's
yeah,
worth
it's
it.
good. It's good. Nice small ones. Like it's almost like
Bar pies.
It's bar pizza.
Totally.
It's nothing like bar pizza.
So a little bit of sad news yesterday. I'm starting to gather, and I don't know whether it's the beginning of the year or people have just had it or they're retiring or they're like, I don't want to do this anymore. But I saw that Harvest Wine Gallery has closed.
Really?
I
That's
saw
sad.
that Mayflower Brewing Company
Mhm.
has closed.
Mhm.
I don't know, they're currently closed or they're closing at the end of February.
Yeah.
So we're seeing 10, 15, 20-year-old businesses closing
Right.
their doors right now. And I don't know whether it's a sign of the times. It's just a little bit of a scary moment.
Yeah. I know there's been a glut of, I've seen articles about a glut of craft breweries. And then eventually something had to give because there were so many
Well, it's
popping
like-
up. Everybody was doing a craft brew.
Yeah, well, that's like cannabis now, right?
Right.
And now we're going to have to find that happy medium of how many do we actually need and who's doing it the best.
Right.
There's always that boom of businesses that
Yeah.
come and then they weed themselves out.
Right. Yeah.
The best ones
towns
stay.
seem to have, some communities seem to have a lot of cannabis shops, and some communities apparently
Well, there
don't
was
have
that
any.
vote. Someone just started it up on a townie page. If you're ever looking for some fun entertainment, entertain one of the townie pages.
Oh yeah.
You go from town, and then just soak it all up. But Falmouth started when is the cannabis coming to Falmouth? And everyone
Right.
was like, never. They voted never.
Short-sighted folks. It's a legitimate business.
They could have made the money.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a legitimate
They're
business.
fine. They've got the road race, right?
That's true. And half the people there are probably high anyway.
They grow their own. They're fine.
Right. You have to be high to run that damn thing.
For sure. We have farmers market sign-ups that are going on right now. If you're thinking about joining us for the 2025 season.
Already?
Yeah, absolutely. We have to.
Wow.
Our
suppose.
farms have to grow for us.
Oh, that's true.
So if you think that your farms are all closed up and on hibernation mode, think again. They're buying seed catalogs. They're planting their lots. They're trying to figure out how much food they're going to grow for people.
Right.
Had a great meeting yesterday at a business coffee hour with CCYP. And I got to chat with a couple of the folks from Farming Falmouth. And they're buying up some land. And I'm super proud of their nonprofit, how they have purchased land. That's their big thing, buying land to build farms on. So that's kind of really where they're focusing on.
That's great.
Is feeding people again. And we were just talking about the land and growing, and it was such a great conversation. We nerded out over the soil. I was like, you're sitting here having conversations about soil samples. I'm like, I love this conversation.
Right. And just the importance of farming and growing. I mean, as we've talked about before, and a lot of folks know, the food insecurity.
Yeah.
Here in Mashpee and on Cape Cod is. We just started the grant process for United Way of Cape Cod and the Islands.
Yeah. Yes.
And the letters of intent are due, I think, on January 22nd. We had more people on a Zoom call on Monday, I think it was, to talk about the LOI process than we've ever had.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Lots of people interested in the grants from United Way. So if you've got a nonprofit and if you fit in one of the areas that United Way operates in, go to the United Way of Cape Cod and the Islands website, get the information, fill out a letter of intent, get it in by the 22nd, and you could be part of the process.
I also saw a nice email from the United Way yesterday about electric bill or gas bill, rather.
Yeah.
That they were helping out if you're a nonprofit. They're assisting you with your fuel assistance.
Right.
So I thought that was really incredible. It was a nice leg up when you're here in the winter and we're sucking up a lot of energy because we're stuck inside, and getting those big bills that we have not budgeted for, or we just started the budget. We've made no money this year and there's nothing to pay these bills.
Right.
So I thought that was a really nice email, and I'll share that if you want to follow us on the Mashpee Chamber of Commerce Facebook page, how you can get all the information for that. But just, go to United Way. There are so many people doing really cool new programming.
Right. And seriously, folks, in terms of your utility bill, put yourself on the budget plan. If the ups and downs are a little too much for you, and they'll average it out over 12 months, and it really works for some people, and it really helps. It really helps a lot. So if you're having a little trouble juggling it, talk to National Grid or Eversource or
well, I know the problem is they won't shut it off, so you stack up this huge bill. And
That's
if
right.
you're a parent that has a bunch of kids, or you're on a fixed income and you're elderly or older and aging, and you come May, we're going to shut it off, and you got this $5,000 bill, and good luck to you.
Right.
It's a tough way to be.
And having worked for utility companies, they don't want to shut it off.
Yeah.
Trust me, they don't want to shut it off.
Make a payment.
Make a payment.
Make a payment.
Do something. Get on the payment plan. Everybody calls. You're not the only one who's going to be calling. And the person you're talking to, whatever your story is, they've heard it before.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's embarrassing.
Okay. Don't be embarrassed. Okay, that's what they're there for.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I saw that Jimmy Page, Led Zeppelin, 81 years old today.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Wow. They ain't getting any younger, are they?
No, he's closer to the stairway.
Yes. Like Joe Biden.
Closer to that stairway to heaven. Now, I saw him play at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and man, he is like just incredible.
Right.
Still with it. Still amazing.
You would think a lot of those guys wouldn't be with us anymore.
Given their proclivity to partying, their penchant for fun.
Penchant for partying.
Well, I think that you get to a point, I think everybody has this point, right, in their life where you've done that, and your booze bag, or you used, or you've got this, and you're like, I'm tired of this.
Right. It's too much work.
I'm good. I need to take care of my body. I'm exhausted. I think a lot of people get to that I'm tired and then start taking care of themselves.
Yeah. A friend of mine posted yesterday or the day before on Facebook, and then there was just Paul. And I thought, oh my God, Ringo died. No, it was Peter Yarrow.
Yeah. I'm
Peter,
Paul and Mary.
He quickly clarified on his post, I meant Peter Yarrow.
Yeah, right? You're like, please be specific, sir, because
Ringo.
we've had a lot of loss in the last month.
Yeah, I know it. We had a great experience with Peter, Paul, and Mary years ago. Megan was, I don't know how old Megan was, 10, 11, 12, I don't know.
know.
And we went to see Peter, Paul, and Mary at the tent. And I think I had gotten up to go to the men's room, and they would take turns singing solos.
Yeah. Did you miss Puff the Magic Dragon?
Oh, no. But Mary Travers was the next to come up,
Yeah.
and my seat was empty. And she came down and she sat next to Mari and Meg.
How cool is that?
So cool.
Right?
And she was talking to them and
You're
everything.
like, you're welcome.
And they were so friendly at the end of the concert. You'd walk out, they were standing there.
Well, they're
They-
folk singers.
were
Isn't that
talking
what
to
they're
folks.
supposed to be?
Yeah. Oh, no.
They're
he was-
supposed to be of the people.
And Peter Yarrow was 80 something, I think. He had bladder cancer maybe.
Yeah,
for the
yep,
last
it was
several
bladder
years.
cancer.
But he stopped touring, and then he started touring again with his daughter. It was not all that long ago that he was out touring. So now it's just Paul Noel Stukey who's the only one left,
That's it.
who gets residuals every day, every time someone has a wedding.
Good for him.
Yep.
Good morning, Miss Jackie.
That wedding song Paul Stukey wrote.
There it is. It's
Yep.
still a thing.
Yep.
It won't go away. It's
No.
like a bad
It's a
penny.
nice song, though. It's a sweet song. It really is.
All right, what do you got coming up on lunch break? It's date night.
It's date night. It's Thursday. We have the top, I think, 14 movies of the week, and there's a new number one.
Okay.
Yeah. So tune in.
Ways to get Lemonadio, lemonadio.com. Download the app in the App Store. Alexa, play Lemonadio radio. You have to enable the skill. Or you
Right.
can watch it on Roku TV. We've got our own little channel over there. So,
Right. And this weekend on the Saturday Morning Blues, more of the top blues songs of 2024, and on Classic Jazz, more tunes from the top jazz albums of 2024.
all right. Stay warm out there. We'll talk to you tomorrow. I think I have a show.
You'll be surprised.
Hooray, we've made it. Find us on YouTube. Like and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate you all today. Have a good one.
Have a good one, guys. See you at noon.
I'm like, maybe yes, no, I don't know. We'll see, Hank. Maybe I'll be there. Maybe I won't. I really feel like I do have a show tomorrow.
Keep people guessing.
Right? Thanks.